Well, whatever makes you happy, right?
Happy? Amenhotep wasn't happy. That's why he was my favorite pharaoh.
Freezing.
Oh, we got an iceberg.
No, relax. We're unsinkable. Besides, the unpleasant conditions will help you retain the content. It's proven. So, Amenhotep was the diplomat, and he cared more about that than building all those great monuments.
No, I thought that was Seti the first.
No, Ramses the second.
He's right. See, Seth is paying attention. Brownie points.
You can't play the dragon card unless you have the wisdom key.
Careful, man. She's gonna sick her Vikings on you.
I will drown you in that bubble fluid. Okay. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay. Warren asked me to marry him. But it's not gonna break up our little trio, okay?
We aren't the only ones gathered today to celebrate Allie. In Tambiama, her African family cries the same tears we do.
Look, he won't let me go.
Then he's being an unreasonable.
I knew this was gonna happen. Warren never liked us.
He's insecure.
A woman can have male friends, you know.
What about your sword classes? What
Yeah.
about a trip to Africa that you had planned with your charity? 20 tickets? How often do you do this?
I don't know, I have a whole bunch at home too, unchecked. I only check them when I feel down.
You are a
Idiot, you know that?
Which pharaoh is the diplomat?
It's over. How can I stay the night?
Okay, guys. You won't believe this. Warren beat up his boss and he's going to jail for 3 years.
Holy crow.
Minimum.
That'll help your divorce settlement. Sweet.
Yeah.
Holy crow. Are you gonna see him?
No, I never want to see him again. Hey, come get me after work, okay? I want to take you guys out tonight.
Tell her we're just about there.
Yeah, I am. Still not picking up. Irresponsible brat.
Guys, what's going on here? We have a friend in the Not go Granville beyond this building. point. Stay back. Stay back. Hey, hey!
Allie?
Hey, Allie, is she gonna be okay? Hey, this is our friend. Allie, can she hear us right now?
No, I was thinking we could get up to the lake one more time before the end of the year. You know, maybe you could bring that girl from work that you like, Chandra. Julie.
Hey, boys. Doing okay?
Hey, yeah. How about you? You
Okay, I think this is harder on you guys than it is on me.
Hey, Noli, tell Casey about that time in high school.
The embarrassing thing. Allie, you were going to tell me, but you were saying she was all.
She was all, I'm never going back there, ever, to school, right? So we were saying, what happened? The worst thing ever, she says. I'll tell you guys, but I never want to hear you bring it up ever again.
She would tell just you two.
Yeah. My tampon fell out, she said.
I didn't follow up, of course. She asked us not to.
Of course, right? But we're thinking, that can happen? Your tampon can just fall out? So I, not Mr. Social Etiquette here, I said, Allie.
We were just sitting there at Sid Falafels and Grubs.
Right. I said, that can happen, Allie, your tampon can just fall out. And she said, yeah. My backpack fell off the desk and the tampon just fell out.
Her backpack.
It was so humiliating.
That's great. That's great.
Are you gonna start wearing eyeliner too? Or you watch?
Oh, yeah, it was Allie's. Found it with some of her stuff. You don't mind, do you, Casey?
That's very sweet, Noli, but I'm going to need that back.
Are you serious?
I'm just following the rules, guys.
But you're the executor of the estate. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
No, not whatever. I have to honor her wishes, and the will says that everything goes to Warren. And I'm entrusted to look after things until he's out of jail.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, Allie would have gladly given that to Noli.
The will says...
I know what the will says. She should have changed her will after they split.
But she didn't.
The law is wrong here, Casey.
It is, you're right, but all I can do...
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to explain yourself to us. Stuck to my wrist. You're too good. Just like your sister. But you won't begrudge a poor proletariat guy a pastry, will you?
No, try the balaclava.
You mean baklavas?
What? What did I say?
Yeah, I'm just, finished sorting these boxes, but I'll call you back. I'm at Allie's right now. Is she your type?
I don't know. She's cool. Attractive. I mean, makes me feel like less of a chump.
Poor naive girl. But it's like -8. Who are you, Bruce Wayne?
Ayn Rand meets Jesus Christ. Watch your picker. No flames, no bloodstains. You're in a tight ship, brother. Here, take a bonus. Hey, you mind locking that up for me later? Put the top up. Nice snag.
Desserts are up 15%, which is about what you said. I could do with about 20 more of those ketchup things, so I went around 3 of the other locations, but nobody had them. So maybe we
better not give your here free anything.
The soda machine is still kind of
Grills burning?
Yeah.
Shitters flushing?
Yeah.
It's Miller time. Hang that up.
She was that good, huh?
Julie, a peach. Mixed up, like us. Does anyone actually ever work in the field they went to university for?
Not if they majored in literature.
You and me are dumb for a couple of smart guys. I said, you and me are dumb
Yeah,
for...
I heard.
I couldn't tell. You have your face on. Here, half of my half of the rent. You have half of your half.
You know, I'll look forward to the day when Allie amounts to more than just a bunch of boxes. She must have given her house key to everyone and their chimp.
Well, too trusting.
Well, I rescued the lottery tickets from the less scrupulous.
I'm hitting the hay. That's what they did in the old days. They never slept. They just stayed up all night.
Hey, Hittin'. Seth, check these numbers again for me.
35?
Mm-hmm.
39?
Yeah.
44?
Yeah.
The date?
June 11th, I checked 5 times already.
You see that? That's $30 million! 15 million each!
Seth! Seth! We can't keep this.
What? Why?
Because of the estate, Allie's estate. This belongs
Fuck
to
the
Allie's
estate!
estate.
You're not handing this over to Warren, the wife beater? Allie! We got your gift!
Listen, I'm not saying that it's wrong to take it. No. But, look, man, you saw the way that Casey was with the watch. Okay? She's gonna make sure this gets to Warren. I don't want to get involved in all...
Yeah, jail. Yeah. Hey, we got a year or 7 months to claim this. Let's sit on it for a while. Look at it from every angle. We're smart dudes, right? We're not gonna get caught. But yeah.
Right. Right, we just sit on it.
My fellow millionaire.
Excuse me. Yes, mon ami. Every time I come here, the food is cold.
I see, sir.
Every time.
I'm on top of it, my good man.
And overpriced.
Indeed, sir.
Are you mocking me?
Not at all, my friend, but if it's not right by the time I come back, then it's on the H-O-U-S-E.
Oh.
Yoink.
It's beautiful.
Thanks. Wish it was mine.
Ahoya!
Namra
يلا نحن لازم نتعرف والسيد همار بريت النار.
Mom, Dad, cover for me. أنا أستطيع إنكاب أكثر بالماء وهي.
نحن شاكرين لك. أنت لحظت بيتنا.
أنا متشكر لأنكم تركتني بوسكم.
شكرا على إنقاذكم منزلنا.
You want to go for a ride?
You own that?
Not anymore. Now it's yours. So where are you gonna stay?
Man, I'm the best person that this could have happened to. I'm not one of those stupid yahoos who's gonna blow it all on stupid stuff. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna give most of it to Ali's charity.
Africa? Mm-hmm. You're on, bub.
Like, remember our Russian lit prof?
Sir Glasper.
Seth, my dear boy, you're not here to become something. You're here for education itself. And you were like, yeah, I could make all the money I need just landscaping for the city.
Boy, was I dumb.
Hey, Casey. 5 minutes?
Sure.
She wants the ball.
Well, not the...
I know.
Shit. Okay. What does this mean?
When we cash it in, Casey might suspect us.
Might. Right. So?
If she ever saw it, she would know it's Ali's because of the bells.
Bells?
Doodles.
Doodles?
Doodles! Ali drew these cute little bells all over all her tickets. And the puncture hole, it would line up with the paper stake thing. That with the bells and the holes, it would be like a...
Signature that no one would be able to identify except us?
And Casey. Shit. And her dad.
Dad is as blind as Oedipus. Okay, does she ever see the ticket? I mean, don't we just cash it in?
Seth, it's a huge sum of money. It's gonna be on the news, and this bell angle is exactly the kind of thing they'd put at the end.
Oh, come on, they probably wouldn't.
Risk it?
One thing not to get the cash. It's another to go to prison.
It's easy. Seth, it's so simple. We cut Casey in. We give her a third, half even.
Right, unless she's all Ali's Willis and go to frickin' Warren.
Risk it?
And Ali would want more than anyone for the three of us to have it.
No.
Right?
We got time. We feel her out. Subtle, though. Subtle. That or we kill her.
Well, she is the only one who knows.
And she did insult your beard.
What?
Mm-hmm.
She's got to go.
Freak accident.
Not too risky, no, like in Goodfellas, okay? I'm talking to her here. You come up from behind her with a screwdriver.
Stick it in the back.
Scramble those brains.
Yeah, that would do it.
No, buddy. We're smart dudes. We better think of something.
Anything short of murder, my friend.
Oh, thanks.
No. So, Case,
So, no?
think Warren will leave us any worthless keepsake?
You're kidding, right? Okay, he's just jealous of your relationship with Ali. He always was. Are you really hurt about the watch? You know, I have something even better from when she was just a little girl, and she left it to me because she loved it, and she called it Casey Jr.
For me?
Yeah. As long as it's with you, I'll know it's nearby.
I'll take the watch.
Really committed to the letter of the law here, Case. I haven't figured out yet if it's admirable or absurd.
It's admirable.
Okay. If I tore up this cushion here and we found out that Ali had hid $1 million in it, you wouldn't just say, screw Warren and take the three of us to Maui?
If Ali had $1 million, it would have found its way to her charity. Or you guys, before it ended up on a cushion.
True enough.
But yeah, I'd turn it over to the estate, just like the will says.
You trust us, right? Warren hit your sister.
He hit Ali?
Did. On more than one occasion.
Well, then he's a despicable asshole who didn't deserve her love. But she obviously did love him.
She didn't love him, Casey. That's why they were separated. She loved her friends and her sister.
Look, I know you guys are hurting right now, and I really appreciate all the help you've given me, but I'm gonna honor her wishes. It's my testament to my sister, okay?
Hey, Noli, come on. She's right. Now I know where Allie got her goody-goody from.
Now, are we taping up boxes or ripping open cushions?
Seth. Yo, Seth. Hello? Earth to Seth. Hello?
No. Noli, sweetie. Sweetheart. Hey. I want you and your to come celebrate with me.
Celebrate?
Yeah. I'm not at this shithole either.
Celebrate what?
First, your raise. Cheer up, asshole. I said a raise, not a you're fired.
Sorry, I guess I'm just a little brain dead right now.
Second, my new villa in Aruba. I put in a bid. If no one matches, which they won't, this cowboy's in like Flynn.
What, you win the lottery?
Might as well have. Switch my meat suppliers. Complete overhaul. No more of this free-range shit the last owner was digging. Cut costs by almost a half.
Half? What are they, mixing cardboard?
Less legroom for piggies. Oh, I met the guy at the factory. Got the executive tour. I even got to see the slaughterhouse. I'm investing there. It's gonna be lucrative. And for my chain,
Probably not for the piggies, though, huh?
you gotta see this place. It's like the 7 circles of hell with screaming piglets all crowded together. Some are already dead. Oh, and hey, technically, a stunned pig should be unconscious when... But man, there's so many pigs going through there. I saw so many freaked out piggies thinking, oh, let me know what it's like to run. Because their legs are scurrying when they're laying on their side, drowning in their own... Look, I won't say too much when you're eating, but let's just say that activists have already launched 2 campaigns against us just this year.
It's all legal, though?
It's all legal, though. Of course. And let me tell you, cows are big, dumb, hard-to-kill animals. Even after their skull is punctured, they're like...
Okay.
Sorry. You know, sometimes you just gotta make sacrifices for your overall happiness.
Right, so you're sacrificing the piggies.
And I salute those pink little bastards for their service. But this is gonna make a pretty penny, boys, and I pass those savings on to you.
I guess this is more the Ayn Rand in you than Jesus Christ.
What?
No crisis of conscience for you?
How's your steak, Noel?
I didn't realize how unhappy I was until I saw how happy I could be.
Easier to live the life of the noble peasant when you're young, isn't it?
Want to know something messed up?
Yeah.
Well, I keep thinking just let Casey get killed somehow. Something quick and painless. Allie's own sister. Can you believe that?
Beat yourself up. I'm even worse. I even thought we'd kill her like the screwdriver thing. Bury your body at Mud Creek. And even if they found her, they'd never suspect us.
I am messed up, man. Serious?
No, not really. But do you know how much it costs to inoculate a child in Africa and feed it and shit? Well, Allie must have told us 100 times.
$250.
$250. To save a life.
Child's life.
So? We split 20 million between us. We give 10 million to Africa. We'd save 40,000 kids' lives. Be like rescuing 4 times the Saddle Dome from a fire.
Come on, we wouldn't be doing it for any African children.
Right, but their mothers wouldn't care about our motivations.
Okay. At what cost?
We know the cost. An innocent woman, a good woman, would die. A woman who would gladly die for those children if she could just throw down her life for them, you know she would. And we would live with the guilt and the terrible memories of her last moments for the rest of our lives, but she wouldn't see it coming. She wouldn't suffer, and we could learn to live again.
You're an asshole, man. You're losing it.
I know! Shit!
I'll punch you out right now if the exact same thoughts weren't going through my head every single night.
God damn it! If Warren weren't in jail, it'd be my pleasure to take him out. You know, none of this inheritance stuff would even matter.
Okay, we pay someone to take Warren out in prison.
You mean a hitman? That's a great idea, Noel. Yeah, call up your mechanic friend Zebo. He's done time. He'll know an assassin on the inside.
Okay.
Risk it? Well, we could just give Casey back the ticket so she can give it to Warren.
Hey, now you're really talking crazy.
Okay, then let's just look at this from a totally theoretical perspective, okay? The perfect murder. We'll talk about it. We'll fight about it. We'll discuss the logistics of it. After a while, we'll realize how messed up we are. We'll say, what the hell were we thinking? We slung each other in the kisser.
We talk about it just so that we can forget about it.
Yes! Here's to being human. And the sick thoughts that infest our consciousness.
You know we got a damn nice skyline here.
If an architect were getting paid 30 mil to design a perfectly constructed skyscraper, he'd put in 100%. Yeah, or she'd. Nothing sloppy.
Right. So if we were gonna commit the perfect murder...
Which we're not.
Well, which we're not.
Everything would have to be planned and practiced like Roger Federer.
Tennis?
We would pocket half the total career prize winnings of Roger Federer. The greatest, most winningest tennis player of all time.
Is winning is the word.
Just imagine the hours of training and practice he put in to get there.
Hours.
We'd have to take that seriously. No sloppy forehands into the net.
Wouldn't Navratilova be the winningest?
Bubbles. You know why criminals get caught?
Because they're guilty?
Nope.
Stupid Noli.
Because they are sloppy. Right.
Right. Well, not us.
The hard part is acting like our normal chipper selves until she is declared missing. Only then can we seem as devastated as we really are. And then we don't cash in the ticket for another 6 months after the murder.
Which isn't gonna happen anyway.
Not gonna happen. So we invite Case over, we pick her up from the bus stop, make sure no one sees us.
No. We make sure that all her friends and colleagues see us. We smile. We introduce ourselves. We show that we don't have a goddamn thing to hide. Just a couple of nice guys.
Noli, you've done this before.
Your architect gets fired because he messes this up. He gets his last paycheck. We mess this up. We get nothing.
Better than nothing, we get justice. A couple of well-deserved life sentences. Okay, I'm here, you're there, Casey there.
Right.
Yeah, and why the screwdriver? Why not a gun or a knife?
Gun? We'd have to buy one. Traceable bullets, gun registry, screw it.
Right, okay. And the knife?
To be humane, you animal. You want to start stabbing our friend to death? God.
Oh, all right, yeah, I must be demented or something. Okay, so we're sitting here, and we're looking at the laptop or at papers, whatever.
Or just yakking.
Just yakking. And then you say...
I'm gonna grab some munchies and a ginger ale. You guys want anything?
Right. And that's my cue. So I know we are on. It can happen any moment.
I open the fridge. I close it. I grab the scroogey from on top.
And I keep her concentrating on me.
I casually stroll up behind her, and as quickly as I can put my left hand on her forehead, take the screwdriver with my right and
Stick it in there.
You feel that soft spot right under your skull?
Upward angle. Scramble the brains.
Quick and painless and no stubborn mess.
And should you miss? If you jab her skull and she turns around in horror?
You take this cheese knife here and you cut her throat as quickly as you can. We just cannot let her feel fear.
Okay. Extra incentive. We mess this up and she feels pain, and I mean any pain. We give 100%, all of it, to Allie's charity.
Our pledge to Casey.
All right. Now we just gotta practice this 1,000 different times with 1,000 different variations, and maybe then we're halfway there.
Not that the police would ever find a body to link to a murder.
Because they won't find the body, or because it won't be a murder?
Soldiers thrown into battle train for this. Death, bodies, blood. Once normal guys like us, we're gonna be as upset as we've ever been. Traumatized. We put the body into a garbage bag and then a crate, like the boxes we've been carrying in and out of the place for months.
Did you ever believe in hell?
Never. We have all night. Any car in sight, we don't take the turn off. We circle. Once here, we can see someone coming for miles. We remove the body from the bag to aid in decomposition. We removed any skin from underneath her fingernails if there was a struggle. Our hair and clothing fibers can be explained through our good night hugs.
The police are going to be asking any questions.
That's right, they won't. We'll make sure of it.
Okay, then we cut up the bag and any bloody rags and we dump it in the river 20 miles away on our way home.
The perfect crime.
Five months later, we claim our winnings.
5 months and 1 day, we give $10 million to Africa. No fanfare, just compensation for the hardest thing we ever had to do.
We sacrifice goodness for our future happiness and life itself for others.
You know as well as I do that goodness and evil don't exist. Just consequence. Goodness doesn't cause happiness. Hell, your conscience-free boss is the happiest son of a I ever met. And damn good people, Allie and Casey, get their asses handed to them. I know God is gonna make that right. It'd be worth it to burn in hell just to know that heaven existed for the genuinely good.
We were good ones.
We were kind. You ever believe in hell?
When I was a boy.
Hey, Lily. It's nice out.
No, not for long. There's a storm on the way.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
Sorry to make you wait. My doctor made me wait.
Clean bill of health?
No, he said I'm gonna die. But, you know, I had a good run.
Hey,
so...
you want a s'more?
No, thank you.
Casey, I'm so sorry.
No.
Noli, douse the fire. I'm taking you guys out for dinner.
No, I want to stay here. You were looking sad when I came in. You thinking of Allie?
Yeah. I'm just not made for this world. Everyone's so sad. People looking out for themselves. I have a difficult question for you. If you could die tomorrow, but you would save hundreds or thousands of lives. Would you do it?
It's not a difficult question. I wouldn't a heartbeat.
No, man, listen up. I got it. We're getting that money. I'm a genius.
Okay, well, how?
Casey gets out of the bathroom, I'm taking her home. Okay?
Okay.
So I help her bring in the boxes, I find the one with the other tickets, and bam, I pocket them.
Bam, you pocket the losing tickets, so?
So, she doesn't have those tickets.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If Casey doesn't have the other tickets, then we can claim the winner and she doesn't have all the losing tickets with the bell doodles and the puncture holes so that she can claim that our ticket came from Allie's stash.
Hell yeah, Allie's stash would cease to exist.
I mean, Casey would know, but if she comes forward, we just deny it and it looks like
sour grapes. She's jealous.
Thing is, though, Seth, Allie drew those bells and everything. Not just lottery tickets.
So do I. Now I do. I doodle cute little bells everywhere on tax forms, napkins.
Old college textbooks, papers that you haven't seen for years.
And bathroom stalls on cheerleader slides. I got a freaking bell tattoo.
Okay, so then when it comes up as an issue when we win, you say...
I doodle bells. It's what I do.
It's a little cute thing that I picked up from my dearly departed best friend who I first met when I was in high school. And Casey would know.
What do you say, partner? Willing to lose a friend for $15 million in change?
I think I can make that sacrifice. You?
Hell yeah. We don't even get to kill anybody.
Hey, guys.
Ah!
Oh, should I just grab the folder with the lawyer's,
Don't worry about it. You'll be back here next Friday. Come on. I'll bring it to you.
Come on, pick up. Pick up. Come on, man. Pick up.
Seth, pick up the phone. Casey's got the ticket. Seth! God damn it! Casey! Case!
Hey.
Just before you go
Casey,
inside.
can you excuse us a sec?
She's got it. She's got it.
I've got it, okay? You got it. Yeah, she saw the album, asked for it. I gave it to her after taking it out, okay? How are we going to explain this, huh? Look at you. You're a dead giveaway. She's going to think you rushed over here to confess your undying love to her, for Christ's sake.
Sorry, Casey. Me and Noli are just dealing with something kind of personal.
That's okay. Noli, did you need me for something?
Yeah, you left your key at our place, so I didn't want you to have to crawl through the window or something.
That's not mine. I got mine right here. Is this about the photo album?
Yeah, Noli's a little sentimental.
There's nothing wrong with that, Noli. Allie was too. You want to hear something sweet? She tucked a lottery ticket into the album, and the numbers she chose were the house numbers we grew up in. 1621 Malvern Drive, 2335 Monsell, 3944 Lavender Close. I would have recognized them anywhere.
Wow.
sad. Would you mind if I kept the photo album for a while longer, just so that I can scan all
Yeah,
the
I'm
pictures?
sorry,
of the
Noel.
three of
I
us?
should have asked you if you wanted it. Keep it longer.
I have the ticket, not that it matters now. We don't need the album.
So that she doesn't notice it's gone, you asshole.
Here.
Thanks.
Can I see a smile?
God damn it! Man! Nice! Ha! Ah, okay, let's assess.
We go to claim the ticket, everything goes public, Casey comes forward with the Bell-Doodle ticket and the numbers that correspond to their childhood homes, and then we get screwed.
You could claim it's a coincidence.
Risking?
Say goodbye to your dreams, sweetheart. All right, let's get the hell out of here. You know we'd get away with it. Let's get real. Now. I say we wait a couple weeks, cash in the ticket, and hope to hell we don't get caught. If there was ever a risk worth taking.
I say we do it. Casey.
You mean go through with it?
We're kidding ourselves to think that we're just gonna walk in there and take the money, cash in the ticket, and walk away, no questions asked. So there's two outcomes. Either we kill Casey and the African kids get some money, or we don't. And Warren, the wife beater, gets everything. 40,000 lives are more important than our consciences. Sin would be not to do it.
You know, we'd suffer like we never have before. Years maybe, and she might not die quick. She might struggle to breathe, call out, convulsions.
I know.
A great woman.
Yeah, I know! Think you can spare me the reality check? I haven't thought about anything else for weeks.
Then let's do it soon. I mean this Friday soon. End this misery.
Okay. Just one more thing to rehearse. I want to do it. I want to be the one.
You mean you actually want to be the one that...
Yeah, I do. Better that than looking into her eyes.
Hey, you. Hello.
Shoulder hurts. Thanks, man.
More war footage?
Hey, see this?
This is 40,000 lives. It's hope for 40,000 mothers and fathers.
So if I ever start talking selfish, then you show me this. Okay?
I'm going to bed. You should too. And if she ever, and I mean for a second, catches wind of what's going on.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What?
Then we do whatever we can to stop the fear and her pain. We end it.
Quickety split.
Is that with the speaker?
300. With the speakers, yes.
What's next?
I don't know. I look forward to the day when Allie amounts to more than just stuff.
Which is why I'm gonna finish this stuff off tomorrow.
Oh, no, you don't have to.
No, it's okay. I like this computer stuff. It helps me relax while I'm playing in the dirt all day.
Thanks. You know, Allie was lucky to have you guys. I always wanted a cool crew. A couple of fun guys. Guess I envy my dead sister for that.
Hey, did Allie ever tell you the story of when we camped out in the field when we were in university?
No, I don't think so. No.
I know this one.
I'm gonna get some munchies and ginger ale.
You want anything, Allie? Sorry. Casey. Sorry.
That's okay, Seth. Just whatever you guys are having.
Okay, so it's late, right? Noli and I are like sound asleep, and it's dead quiet. All you can hear are crickets. Suddenly, we start hearing this screaming from outside the tent. Allie screaming. So we rushed out of our tents, and Allie is like jumping up and down in hysterics. So we ran over to her, we turn her around, and she starts laughing. And she says, "Sorry, guys, I was having a nightmare, and you just woke me up." So I said, "What were you dreaming?" And she said, "I don't even remember." So, years later, after her second trip to Africa, not long before the fire, actually, we were all staying here, and it was late. It was like 3 a.m. I'm about to crash on the couch here. And I asked her if she remembered her nightmare from that night. And she said, "Yeah, I remember. Only it wasn't a nightmare. I wasn't even asleep." So I said, "Why were you screaming?" And she said they got away with it. So I was like, "What? Who?" And she told me that when she was young, she read about this boy, this 7-year-old, who wrote in his journal, "I don't think Santa knows how hard I try." That night, his family got burglarized. The family was lined up on the floor, and one by one, the intruders started shooting the family in the head. The mother miraculously survived. That's how we know this. And when they shot the 7-year-old boy in the head, as he was dying, he started calling out, "I'm flying. I'm flying." You can try your damnedest to be good, while others could care less. You can be surrounded by everyone you love. But when you die, you still die alone. Now.
What? So sad. Noli, did you hear it? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You should have said something if this was upsetting you. It's okay. You know, I'm upset too. That's why we have each other. What are you doing with that?
Seth, no, just a second.
You okay, pal?
Yeah. Obviously not feeling very well, and I was gonna just take a drive. So I was gonna pick the ice out of my lock. Would you mind taking Casey home when she wants to leave?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Just that our evening.
No, it's okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have told that story. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. It's good that I get used to it.
Let me make it up to you. I'll drive you home, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Next time, only happy memories, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. If we're gonna do this, then you're gonna have to be the one.
Yeah, I thought maybe that's the way it should be. But hey, successful dress rehearsal, okay? We'll do it next Friday. All right, let's grab the crate and head out to the creek for a full run-through. Cool?
So did you decide on a rescue? From the pound, you were looking at dogs.
Yeah. No, not yet.
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. We start in Nepal. Yeah, we hike down through India like we haven't got a cent to our names, but knowing we'll always have that reserve. Like Total Adventures.
Seth, I can't even think about that right now. I just poison it for me later.
Okay. But I'm making plans every night.
Hey, girls. Hard at work, I see. Supper time rush in, 13 minutes. Kidding, man. Just kidding. Hey, you guys down for a couple takes of flames tomorrow?
Sure, I am. No?
Well, you're gonna miss a Flames game? What'd you do with the real Andrew?
Killed him and buried him. And no, I am not missing a game. Santa's been kind this year. That or he's a fat retard who doesn't know a genuine badass when he sees one. I got another season's pass to give out to losers who can prove their worthiness.
Well, that explains your sprightly demeanor.
Now, what explains my sprightly demeanor is that I kick ass all day, every day. And I got it. A villa in Aruba. It's officially mine. Look, I'll show you guys.
I guess less legroom for piggies has its rewards.
Oh, yeah, that's right. First, I'll show you guys the factory and the, just a second.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the factory. We've been looking forward to it.
Okay. Here we go. Noli. Okay, it's a good thing you guys aren't eating. And courtesy of a redhead activist, good looking though, who will mercifully see jail time for trespassing on our turf, check this out. I actually saw this. Sick, eh? See that? You see it kicking? Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. It's still alive. It's sick, eh? I mean, I know it's not very nice to look at, but it's gonna happen anyway. Someone's gonna profit. Oh, I actually saw this. Oh, sick. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's still alive. Oh, man. Oh! Happens all the time. You know, they know it's coming, too. You know, you can tell they're scared shitless, but they're squeezed.
Andrew, you're a real
What the?
You know, man, you're laughing and you're joking around when it's obvious that there's some genuine agony going on there. You're f***ing ahead, man.
Calm down, man. You're all crying over a pig?
Oh, okay, I can't sleep at night because I'm just worried about the pig.
Guys, come on.
Oh, the pig! A pig! Somebody please take the pig!
Yes, that's right, Andrew. Some of us take the concept of life pretty seriously, and we hate to see suffering. We don't just care about our cars and our money.
Have some more bacon, asshole.
Never again.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna give up bacon.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm gonna sacrifice something that I like for the good of somebody else. Maybe you should try it sometime.
Yeah, maybe I'll sacrifice your job. You better start growing up, and growing up now.
Guys, come on, let's clean up here. Your dinner rush starts in a few minutes. Noel?
Why don't you clean up your own and then stick your job up your ass? I'm sick of working for unethical assholes like you.
Yeah, and you can forget about the Flames tickets, you little
Hey, Seth. You know your friend was such a pussy?
little pussy.
This is something I don't understand. So I have an RSP, and then I have like an R. I keep putting money into the RESP, but then I'm supposed to move into the RSP? Is that how it works?
Magnolia's a sweetheart.
We can't get out! You see what you did to her?
I'm flying. I'm flying. I know how to end the world in 3 steps. I know how to end 1, 2, 3.
I actually saw this.
No, don't start eating. What if Casey wants to take us out somewhere?
Well, what did she say?
Just that she'll meet us here. Oh, okay, here's one. Triple X Theater needs a janitor. No? Count the days, buddy. Soon you won't need a job. Are you serious when you said you were giving up meat? Well, that's veggie. Is it good?
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, what's up?
No, just stay sitting down. I have something I want to tell you, but I don't want to look at you when I do.
You okay, Case?
No. I don't want to look at you because I'm afraid if I look at you, I'll start crying, and I'm afraid if I start, I'll never stop. No, just please, just stay sitting down. I'm sorry. I have ovarian cancer.
Casey.
The doctor told me a few days ago that the lab declared it benign, but she said that they're certain now. And I have maybe 2 years. Maybe.
Couldn't you get a second opinion?
I got a third. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that, but I didn't, I don't ever want it mentioned again. I just want to settle Allie's estate. I owe her that. I just want to go on like before. Understood?
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do when I come over on Friday?
How about pizza and Monopoly?
Pizza and Monopoly. I like the cut of your jib. Noli?
Pizza and Monopoly.
Only veggie pizza for this guy. He's going through transitional time.
Really? That's great.
No transition about it. It's done.
So are you hungry at all? Is there anywhere we can take you?
Nope. You know, I tell you what I'd like to do, though. I'd like to just sit here in silence with my new best friends, just taking in all the beauty.
That sure as hell makes me feel better about all this. Can you imagine how different our lives would be if...
What if the doctor said 2 months instead of 2 years? No, I can't.
We can chance if she dies prematurely, we're spared. Noli, this is a blessing. Be thankful. All we're gonna deprive her of is a painful decline.
Oh, that's all we're gonna deprive her of, huh? This Friday?
This Friday.
Listen, come to a decision. I'm gonna give away more than $9 million to Allie's charity.
And we already decided that 10 for you, 10 for me, 10 for the charity.
No, $9 million from my share, plus the 10 we agreed on. I'm gonna take a couple of $100,000 as blood money for what I have to endure, and then I'll live off that. Maybe I won't even take that much.
Will you hate me for not being so admirable?
I won't judge you one bit.
You're a hero, my friend.
Just do me a favor. Never call me that ever again.
Noli, I have a bargain I want to discuss with you. Okay? A deal. So that maybe I can make your life a little easier, like you're gonna do for others. On Friday night, I give Casey something I've written for her, something important, something she can concentrate on. And this will give you an opportunity to duck into the garage.
No.
And I do it myself. You won't even be in the room. And I get you when the worst part is over. And you help me with the rest. You keep your full share of the cash.
Just said I'm giving my full share away.
Okay, then it's yours to give away. What do you say?
Say bullshit. You and me are in this together, right until the end.
I need you to understand something right now. If at any time either of us wants out, we abort.
Anytime.
And we go back 3 months before the ticket ever existed. Noli! Hey! Noli! Are you crazy? Noli! I have to warn you. You know how hard this is gonna be for me. So if I'm gonna be the one to actually do this, it's gonna be whenever I'm ready. If ever the opportunity presents itself. Even if it's before the letter of our plan. I'm making my move.
It's not that I wasn't interested in what my mom was saying.
Sure.
No, it's just that she goes on, and I was looking for this coupon.
You want the last 3 pieces? No. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Go on.
So I found the coupon right away, but then I thought, shit, I can't find my phone. And I always have it on me, on my person.
On your person?
Yeah, shut up. In my purse, okay? So I started looking all around in a panic, and she just kept going on and on.
About what?
I don't know.
Her clown figurine collection?
Yes. Okay, smart ass, her clown figurine collection.
I see what's gonna happen here.
So So I said, just shut up a sec. I can't find my phone.
She said.
She said, the phone you're talking to me on? She's so cute. I do dumb stuff like that all the time.
Do you hear that? The wind? God, I love it when there's a blizzard.
Well, ready the candles.
Yep.
I think it's because they scared me so much when I was a kid that, I don't know, now that I'm not scared of them anymore, I kind of love them. You know? I guess I am still a little afraid of it. Why are you so glum?
Just thinking of something work-related, stressing me out.
You know what? Who cares? You know what you need to do? Let me tell you what I did Friday. No, yesterday.
I'll just clear this out of here.
So I was at the Philharmonic's Baroque Fest.
That's classical music, just so you know.
What a brat your friend is. He knows, loser.
Yeah, he knows I know.
So after the concert was over...
What were they performing?
Does he ever let anybody finish his story? Or no? Le Carnaval des Animaux by Saint-Saëns. Yeah, you'd know some of it if you heard it. I'm learning it on the piano, but anyway, forget it.
Le Carnaval des Animaux.
Le Carnaval des Animaux.
Le Carnaval des Animaux.
Le Carnaval des Animaux. S'il vous plaît. It's my dying wish. Le Carnaval des Animaux.
Le Carnaval des Animaux.
Ça?
I'm good.
Depuis mon enfance, j'adore le Carnaval des Animaux. L'aquarium était ma partie préférée. Un jour, il va falloir que je le montre à mes amis ultra anglophones, Seth et Nolé.
So, what's the story?
After the concert was over, I went up to the conductor and I said, so I'm dying of cancer. And I showed her my chemo note. And it would be a dream come true for me if I could just put on a nice black evening gown and just sit on the end of the violin section when they played Lohengrin next month. I know I said I didn't want to talk about my cancer, but I changed my mind.
Okay, so you would be holding a violin?
No, I'd just be sitting there with good posture, looking respectful.
What'd she say?
She said, she took me over to the stage manager, and they both looked totally amused and surprised. But she said, yeah, I have to go to their dress rehearsal, but I'm in. Are you guys interested in seeing Lohengrin?
I'm interested in seeing you sitting there doing nothing.
No, not doing nothing. I'll be having the time of my life. And you know, it occurred to me that I told the conductor that I was dying of cancer, but when she took me over to the stage manager, I never told him that.
So she said yes, even though she didn't know that you were sick.
Yeah, just because I asked, and he figured it's not hurting anyone.
Amazing.
And it occurred to me how much of my life I'd spent not even trying. Not even asking. And I do it all the time now. It's like I told this 20-year-old guy at the grocery store that I thought he was really cute, and I just left it at that. And I rolled down the hill with some kids, and their parents thought I was crazy.
Always wanted to slide down a fire pole.
You know what? Me too. Next week, we do that. And if they say no, we'll try something else. The first thing you realize when you're dying is that you have to treat every day like it's your last. And then the second thing you realize is you can't because, you don't want to go to jail or burn through all your resources. But you can sure try your damnedest to make the most of it. I like it better this way. I want to get used to the darkness. I'm really messed up. I'm happier since I got cancer and luckier since my little sister died.
Le Carnival des Animaux.
Hand me that keyboard there.
Yeah, sure.
You see, it works. I just asked, and he thought it's not hurting anyone.
That's yet to be seen.
Thank you. Okay, is it on? Oh, okay. 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 Le Carnaval des Animaux, le coucou au fond des bois, or the cuckoo at the bottom of the woods? Cuckoo. 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 Allie's ticket from the photo album. How much?
25,000.
Seth, did you know? It's so wrong that Warren should be so lucky.
It doesn't have to be that way.
Seth.
We could split it.
No.
You could donate it.
No.
Casey, look at me. I promise you that this is a matter of life and death. Your stubbornness could cost people's lives, good people.
What do you mean?
Allie's charity. We've looked into it, and this could save hundreds of lives.
Hundreds.
Then all I can do is urge Warren to do the right thing with it.
No, Casey. Look, we could have kept this. We could have kept this, and we could have given it to the charity, but I'm giving it to you. Please, Casey. Please.
I can't, honey.
Isn't it possible that what's right isn't what you thought it was?
I tell you what I can do, though. I can donate almost that much from my estate to Allie's charity in honor of you guys. And Allie.
Casey.
Noli. Let it go. You're too good. Just like your sister.
Beautiful.
Loved it.
Seth, come sit with us.
Casey. That music reminded me of a story that I wanted to tell you. About Allie. About the time when she ran away.
Oh yeah, this is nice. I've heard it though. I'm gonna grab some snacks, Casey. You want anything?
Whatever you're having, Pop, just not caffeinated.
She was 6.
Okay, so I was 13.
Then you hurt her feelings. You told her that when she sang, it sounded sick. She thought you were going to be really impressed. So she wrote you a note saying that she was running away from home. She put it in your room and then she hid under the dining table, waited for you to read it. She told me that when you found it, you cried out for her. You ran out the front door, calling her name. She ran right out after you.
I remember that.
She was so sorry because she made you scared. She got to you before you'd even left the front lawn. You didn't say anything. You just held her so tight. She never felt so loved. She told us that was the happiest moment of her childhood. Oh, Casey. You're so good. We're gonna be here for you. Right until the end, okay?
Rolling. I'm gonna be okay. I'll be okay.
How do I look?
Like you're going to a funeral. It's 30 million, Casey.
To my dying breath, I'll try to convince Warren to do the right thing with this.
Is it possible that what's right isn't what you thought it was?
Hey guys, I understand why you're not answering, but I really need you to be with me at Lohengrin on Friday.
patient who gave her complete $33 million lottery ticket to the African charity, the Crimsey Foundation for African Youth, passed away last night. Friends say she was devoted to the charity, but the donation will make a huge difference in people's lives. Some of the money has already been earmarked.
So not to bring you down,
They tell me that if we just held out, then today was the last day we could have cashed in the ticket.
That was today.
I know.
You guys know what you want?
I was wondering if you have veggie burgers.
I can get you like a bun with the ketchup and stuff on it, but there won't be like a patty.
Could I just have a little bit more time with the menu?
hey man, we did the right thing.
The right thing happened to us.
Nonetheless.
I must be broken.
We're all broken, kid.
There's a reason saints look sad and devils look happy. Trick is to find out what you are.
Need more time?
You just want to order?
Okay, well, before you do, I should let you know that this guy said your meals are on a handsome stranger. So, do you want the salad?
Sure.
And I will suffer in solidarity with my friend here. 2 salads.
Okay, because the veal cutlets are amazing.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, whatever makes you happy.
What did you just say?
Whatever makes you happy.